Hello everyone, welcome to another exciting episode of ZED Challila, and I'm your host. I go by the name of Tonga Major. Now it has been a long time since we gave you new content, and I know you guys have been excited, like what's going on in the Zambian music scene. I've actually been receiving, messages from you guys asking me what has been popping as far as the news segment is concerned. Well, you guys have to worry no more, as we now got you covered. We know with the exciting drama that has been going on as far as the Zambian entertainment industry is concerned. Now, guys, mulivochitika Mzambia mwemevochitika vinapakisa. But anyways, don't worry, we got you covered with the most interesting and exciting news as far as the entertainment industry is concerned. So you guys, I'd like you guys to do something. If you haven't yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, kindly click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that whenever we drop new content, you will be the first to be notified. Without wasting much of your time, let's go on a break, and when we come back, we'll get you covered with more exciting news. Welcome back, guys. Now let's talk about something that has been trending over this week, and before I even talk about it, let's just discuss a bit about how music has influenced us as a nation, Zambia, from the times of modern day politics, football, and even in as much as football is a uniting factor, music has played a major role. Even the time that Polo Polo won the Africa Cup of Nations in 2012, music played a major role and everyone was dancing to that. And one might not help but wonder how much power lies in music, and why music is a very powerful tool, because now we are in an era whereby music is being used to influence politics, or rather is politics being used to influence music. Now, why am I saying this? Now, all of a sudden this week we were surprised by two bangers that have been on social media, and everyone is talking about them. The first one is the one that has got Yo Boy Yo Maps, has got Makitu, as well as Pompey, the Queen Diva. And then another one has got is it Slap D, Bobby East, and Nez Long. And if you get to look at the artists that are releasing these songs, you'll notice that all these artists are signed under Kalandanya Music Promotions. So now people are now wondering and saying, yo, what's going on? Is Kalandanya Music Promotions part of the government, or rather not the government, but the PF political party? Is it being sponsored? Because if you look at the artists that are releasing these songs and they are signed to Kalandanya Music Promotions, I'll give an example, like Slap D. There was a time that people were talking about if he was going to release a song. I don't know if that was the 2016 edition for elections, and he went on social media and said, guys, as an artist, my policy does not allow me to be involved in politics. And for a long time, people have believed like, oh, okay, you can have King Dandy, it's normal. You can have JK, you can have the likes of other artists, but no Slap D or Makitu. But now we're surprised because now those people are now influencing politics. So most of the diehard fans even went to social media and say maybe it's because they had to sign that in the contract. And Slap D himself said that, in an interview that he had recently, he was like, no, as an artist, I don't feel my recent management team, XYZ Entertainment, can manage me, but rather Kalandanya Music Promotion has got the ability to manage me. And he also went on to say that he was paid something like 1.8 million kwacha just to be signed under Kalandanya Music Promotion. That is a lot of money, guys, a lot of money. So what do you guys think? I would like you guys to let me know what you think, because we're now in a space where because we all know that politics divides the country, and even as much of the violence, the insults, and all those things that go on, all those are influenced by politics. Now, is it all right for an artist that has got a lot of influence to involve himself in politics? Regardless, because I'm going to talk about right now. I just want to talk about Slap D. I will also talk about Makitu and what other artists have responded, But I just want you guys to let me know what you think, because if we look at international artists like Wizkid, Burna Boy, in South Africa, Casper Nyovest, Tanzania, we've got Diamond Platnumz. you will not find those artists getting involved in politics, no matter how much money is involved or put on the table. So it's not about money or the business side. Even before those artists were big, they wouldn't get involved in politics, you know. And an artist like Slap D, why would he need business from politics? He already has endorsements and all those things going on. Now let's talk about Makitu. Makitu himself went on social media and said that music is a business, you know. For the political, the opposition parties, they should just go and pay the artists to sing for them. As long as they've got money, it will show. But however, some other artists think otherwise. Like an Imagine artist that has been doing very well as far as Zambian hip hop is concerned. I'm talking about the likes of Chile. He said music is not a business, you know, rather than it's something that creates hope. So we need to be careful because it can either create or destroy a nation. And that's what Chile had to say. And other artists like Dimple Williams even went on to say, no, you know, it is just a business, and showed a photo of Lil Wayne and Donald Trump. But yo, you cannot compare Lil Wayne and Donald Trump's situation to what's going on here. Lil Wayne was bound for about 15 years in prison, and he needed to be saved from that. And that is why he had to do what he had to do. But what is the justifying factor behind these artists that are going about and talking about all this thing as far as the Zambian music thing is concerned? So guys, we were excited because, you know, a lot of artists have found a place in Kalandanya music promotion. Just this week, they announced that they had signed J Cash, they had signed Dismo, they had signed Bauches, and all these people are being brought on the scene. So we're now scared because most of the influential artists belong to that party, and if it's politically, they belong to that management. So if the management is politically influenced, then what happens as far as the Zambian politics is concerned, you know, then that means, I don't know if you guys understand where I'm coming from, but I would really love to know and understand what you guys think. So you should make sure you leave a comment. And you know, there are also other fans out there that seem to be having the fun out of this whole situation. For example, someone went on social media and said, yo, Bali has, oh, Bali is HH. HH has a song that features Davido, Fireboy, and is it Chef 187? So it's something that is going on, but in all this thing, we need to know if we're safe, if the people that we look at as role models just do this thing for business, then it has a whole lot of thing going on. But as far as we're concerned, if I were to give my personal opinion, I really think it's something that needs to be reconsidered by the artists. But all in all, if it is a business, I mean, even Bali himself said last year to say, get that money from the parties that are paying you and feed your families. Because by the end of the day, when voting, it's gonna be a secret. Let's go on a break. Welcome back, guys. Now let's talk about one person that has been on the controversial side of social media for quite some time now. And I'm talking about none other than Roberto Zambia. Now, if you guys have been following this platform very well, you would have noticed that some time back we talked about him. Actually, it wasn't us that talked about him, but the fans aired their views to say, yo, Roberto is someone that is married, and he goes on to put women that are improperly dressed in his music videos. And then people were wondering to say, what does his wife think about such thing and him as an artist? And then he himself went to his social media platform and said, yo, this is just music. Like, he didn't really take it as a big deal. But then, guys, guess what? Another image has popped up on social media. And this time around, it's really out of its own league, you know. So have a look at this picture and let me know what you guys think. Of course, a lot of people, we have many examples. Like if we were to really look at it as a music business, let's look at the likes of Jay-Z, the likes of Beyonce. You really get to see that, okay, even when Beyonce is dancing in her videos, she's practically like, you know, half naked or in a sort of artistic way. So and Cardi B, you're looking at the likes of Nicki Minaj. All those people are married, but they're really doing the music thing. And then is it a high time that we as Zambians and the audience started accepting our artists for the art that they're giving us? Because for a long time, let's say like the throne, Jay-Z and Kanye West, they have been coming up with this Illuminati thing, the Baphomet thing, and through that, they have managed to make millions and reach to the masses. Where is Jay-Z today? He's the richest man. No, it's the Kanye West is the richest black man in America, followed by Jay-Z. These people are doing the most, but it all started from somewhere. So is it one thing that we need to accept about our artists and be like, oh, okay, this is what they're doing for their art and creation? I would like to know what you guys think about this situation, but otherwise, guys, Roberto Superstar is doing the most. Big ups to you. Welcome back, guys. Now let's move on and see what has been making waves this week. Now I think this week has been an amazing week as far as graphic designing is concerned, because one of a Zambian graphic designer that calls himself Jokomo Creations had an amazing, glorious week as DJ Khaled, guys. DJ Khaled, I'm talking about DJ Khaled, reposted his work on his social media platform. Now that is something really encouraging, because being a graphic designer, I really understand what goes on behind the scenes, because you know, sometimes you give your soul into this designing thing and you really hope at the end of the day, if a person at least won't pay for the graphic designs, at least they should give you the credit, you know, and the appreciation on their social media platforms. But very few people do that, believe me, very few people do that. So I think it's about high time that people started, you know, using their influence to build other people up and not their influence to I won't say it, I'll keep it to myself, yeah. But you know, we need to build each other up as far as this whole thing is concerned. So congratulations to you, Giacomo Creations, and big ups. Keep on representing, man. Alright guys, welcome back. Now, are you one of Dave Zambia's fans? May he so continue resting in peace. Yeah, Dave Zambia. And I'm sure you will be excited to know what is going on behind the scenes, because in an interview that Slap D had earlier this week, he has confirmed that the XYZ management team are currently working on his album. And you know, it will be released not soon. They haven't confirmed the date, but it is set to be released. And Dave's family can finally benefit from that, because if you have been following this news for quite some time, there has been some wrangles as far as Dave's family and XYZ management are concerned. You know, they wanted to find out to say what contracts did Dave Zambia sign, what were his benefits and all that. We as his family would love to know that. And they even reached an extent where they had gone to court, which shows you how serious that situation was. So I think it's an amazing thing that not only because we'll get to listen to his music and all that, we'll get to buy his music and all that, but I think even the legacy will go on, and the fact that behind the scenes they're talking and working on this thing to give it to us as the fans, it is a really amazing thing. Though one thing that I really want to air out, because from the reviews that people were giving as far as the compilation that DJ HMAC did, they said as far as the mixing and the quality was, it wasn't really up to, you know, standard, and people were concerned because by the end of the day they were paying money to get that compilation, and the mastering and the music quality was not too good. So I think they should consider working with as many sound engineers as they can. You know, they should invest into that project, because yeah, if you look at the top artists in XYZ entertainment, like Bobby East, you look at Slap D, although he's no longer under XYZ, but you see that their standard and their work is just something that's really good as compared to what DJ HMAC gave in the compilation. So that's something that they should really consider if people are gonna buy the album. Otherwise, we are very excited and we're looking forward to listening to Dave Zambia's new music. Alright guys, now let's move on in more interesting news. Former Zone Fam member that goes by the name of Tim, and he was formerly known as Thugger, he has finally released his second project from an album that he's kept for over 5 years, guys. Yes, I'm talking about 5 years. Now, Tim, then he was called Thugger, he left Zone Fam in 2015. And a year after, he promised the fans to say that he will release an album, and that album was to be called This Is Music, T-I-M, This Is Music. But from then on, you know, he only released a single that was in, was it 2018 or 2019 if I'm not mistaken, My Heartbeat, which features Pompey. And from then onwards, people have just been requesting for the album. Give us the album, give us the album, give us the album, give us the album. And he decided to give us a second single from the album, and this song is titled Mwishile Vanga, which is translated like, how many have you come? I don't know if that's correct translation, but how many are you? So it's an amazing art. Like I've listened to it, and it's really amazing. The rap skills are there. But though, is it that thing where we listen to a project and then we wait for a long time to hear another project? I really hope not, because you know I'm a huge fan of Team. And you guys, let me know if you've had a chance to listen to the new song. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Alright guys, now let's take this time to talk about upcoming artists, you know, because I feel like a lot of fun goes on as far as the upcoming artists are concerned, and it's only right that I can air their views on this platform. Now there's this artist that is called Benjamin Roots, who was formerly called Todi Africa. Now, he had something to say on his social media platform that I found really interesting, because he said, you know, a lot of upcoming artists are emerging, and a lot of them have got different set of skills, different set of talents and all that, which causes a certain level of pressure amongst the upcoming artists, because it feels more like a competition. And you know, if you're an upcoming artist and you see, oh, that person does rap or that person does R&B, you seem to be under pressure because you feel as though you are in a competition. But well, he said something that encouraged himself and other artists as well. He says for him, he's not there for competition, but he's just there to deliver his new sound. So he also said he's working on an album that he's said to drop. So that is something that you guys should be looking forward to. But I think it's amazing because it's, you know, I feel like Zambian music is a game in as much as the talent is concerned and the skill and preparation. Sometimes it is a game of chance, because a lot of artists that are up there, you know, they've made it on the big lights. They don't really have 100% talent. Some of them, it was just chance that people like their stuff. So don't be scared as an upcomer to say, okay, I will not release my song because I feel like, you know, this one is doing it better than I am. You'll never know. Just do your thing, and if people like you, they like you. If they don't, improve. That is how it works. But otherwise, big ups to you, Benjamin Roots. You know, it's really encouraging that you think that way, and wishing you all the best. Alright guys, now let's talk about another upcoming artist. Now he calls himself Anthem. You know, I don't know if it's supposed to be Anthem or Anthem, but yeah, E-N-T-H-E-M, Anthem. He said something about Sinori XO. Now, if you guys know Sinori XO, he recently signed under Kalandanya Music Promotions, and you know, I've had a chance to like talk to him, you know, online and just interact with him. But apparently, there's a rapper Anthem that thinks different as far as Sinori XO's career is concerned. Now, you know, for all those that have been following the Zambian music scene, you know that Sinori came up with a song that was a banger, and it was called Participate, which features Chef 187. And now Anthem thinks as though had Chef not assisted Sinori XO with that feature, Sinori XO would probably not blow to the level that he is, and he would not do much on an international scene. So I thought I would air that out. Not that I'm in support of what the rapper thinks, but I would like you guys to know what you think as far as Sinori XO is concerned, because he feels like if you go through a certain pressure as an upcomer and you find yourself to the lights, the best thing that you have to do is consider other upcoming artists and try to give them a hand, because you know the pressure that's there. But when you reach there and you neglect the artists that are below you, then it feels more like, you know, it might be your fate as well. So yeah, I don't know what you guys have to say about that. Leave a comment, let me know. But as far as Anthem is concerned, it doesn't seem pretty happy as far as Sinori XO's career is moving. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Okay guys, let's now look at what has been making noise as far as the international scene is concerned. Now, there is an artist, he's Nigerian, but he's currently based in Zambia. and he's an Afro-pop artist, and he seems to be finding his place on the Zambian music scene. I'm talking about none other than Gojo. Now, he holds the record of the Nigerian artist with the most features in Zambia. And of course, in Zambia, we've had a lot of collaborations with the Nigerian side. You know, we had Yemi Alade with JK, we had Roberto with Pato Rankin, we had Zone Fam with Ice Prince and Pato Rankin. What other? We had a lot, I guess, a lot. Bombshell also has a collaboration with the Nigerian artist. A lot of artists from Nigeria have worked with artists from Zambia, but Gordion apparently holds the most collaborations, as he's worked with the likes of Slap D, you know, the likes of many artists, and now he also has a project that he's working on with the dancehall daddy. I'm talking about T-Sean. Now, I think that is good because, you know, I know a lot of people will go out and say, you know, maybe he's not that big and all that and whatnot, but it's all about, music is about, you know, the relation that you get to create with other artists. By the end of the day, if Usher wouldn't relate with a kid called Justin Bieber would not be where he is today, you know. If Banky W couldn't relate with a kid known as Wizkid wouldn't be where he is today. So it's all about how you guys relate and the investment that you put in your work. And as far as Gordion is concerned, he's really putting in the work, you know. So you guys should be looking forward to this project that is set to drop anytime soon, which features T-Sean. And the name of the title is Give Me All Night. I don't know if I got it correct, but anyways, I'll put the picture up there and you'll be able to see it. Welcome back, guys. Now, another artist that is doing the most as far as international scene is concerned is none other than J-Rocks. Now, I remember I interacted with J-Rocks. He was here in the studios and he said, you know, because a lot of people were out there saying, you know, he's releasing a lot of projects, he's not giving time to his recent projects to like grow and interact. But he said, you know, as far as the numbers are concerned, you can tell that people are consuming his music. And one thing that I like about J-Rocks is that as far as quality is concerned, it's not a play game for him, because you definitely know he'll go as far as Tanzania to shoot a video. And he's gone as far as not so long ago, you know, the time that he shot Distance, the original version, that one was shot outside Zambia. The remix was shot outside Zambia. And now he also has a new song which is called Changanya, and it was also shot outside Zambia. Now this song features a Tanzanian artist that goes by the name of Jukes, and it also has Kensville Mali. So it's a very nice project, and not only that, it also aired on MTV Best before it was released on social media platforms. So that is really amazing, because not so long ago it used to be a struggle for Zambian artists to get their music on these big platforms. But now that we can even see them before they're released, it shows that there's a lot of work happening behind the scenes. So congratulations to you, big man, and keep on representing Zambia. Welcome back, guys. Now another artist that I want to talk about is the newly wedded Pompey or Chaka Nyatando. Most of you might have thought as though maybe after the wedding it will be honeymoon and midnight blues and all those things, but no, apparently work continues for Pompey, and now he's got an international collaboration featuring a Malawian artist that calls himself Suffix. So he released the song, and the name of the song is called Samala. Yeah, Samala. And you know, it also has a video, which is a very good video. If you have seen it, it has got that Afro vibe and all that intellect going on. So that is something that you should be looking forward to. But something that I really found amazing as far as the video was being released, you know, he said something like, I'm able to switch between hip hop and between rap and singing. And this time around, I feel like I should do more rap, because there's a certain element that is missing as far as hip hop is concerned. Oh, all right. So where are you hip hop artists? Like, what are you doing? Because you're now letting the likes of Pompey to step out of the singing zone to come and start rapping for you guys. But I know maybe he meant that, you know, out of humor, sense of humor, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below if you've heard his project, and let me know what you think about it. Alright guys, that has been a wrap up of the news segment. Thank you so much for watching up to the end. And guys, please, if you haven't yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, kindly click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that whenever we drop new content, you will be the first to be notified. It has been an honor giving you the news, and I'm your host, your one and only Taonga Major. Till next time, keep watching ZED Challila. Boom.